Hello and welcome back to Ruinarch. We're here and we have good news for a change starting one up. We have just absolutely the most cultists I've ever had in my entire life. All at the hands of the now deceased Prophet Shelton, which is not like the most profity name, I guess, but it's what we have and it's what we're going to work with. And she is reporting some elven crime to her boss, which I don't know if she has jurisdiction in Elfland, but I guess it's fine. For now, we have to deal with the insanity of one of our Dark Knights, who I think I fixed her already. Okay, she may already be fixed and is back to just being a regular insane person instead of a full-on evil cannibal, which is probably for the best. I don't recommend burying anybody over here. Everyone that seems to die in this general direction becomes a horrid ghost entity. And that's a problem that I have to deal with a lot of the time. See, there it is. There's the horrid ghost entity that I have to deal with right now. Fortunately, we have Abraxas right here who should be able to, if he turns around, finally take out said evil ghost entity. Looks like they may have tried to burn down a way out of the house over here or let it on fire or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, literally every human. Well, excuse me. All the people that I still count as being human, because vagrants are not people. And the ones who were vagrants and did not like their new demonic overlords decided to jump ship and work with the elves. So, you know, not something I'm super happy with. I think Piper may have actually at one point been a leader of a village or something, but I have no sympathy for her at all. What I do have is a ton of followers constantly pumping demonic energy into me. If I had more stuff, or more spell diversity, this would be a cataclysmic event for the enemy. It'd be a really fun thing to combo the Ravager with at some point, but we don't have that, and that's okay. What we do have is snare ropes that we are going to splatter all over or smatter all over the place, and the ability to tell our villagers to, hey, see them elves? I want you to kill them. Faction leader of all of the demon cult is her. And then followed by Leland and Clifton. Now, my Defiler's under attack. Is there another damn ghost? Of course it is. It's another ghost. Hey, do your job. How about that? You should have more than enough juice to take down Morbiliblian or whatever the hell their name is. We'll repair that. And I think we may start injecting, excuse me, throwing elves into prison, because I do not want them to be working for me. Let's see. There's an elf right here who is injured and refreshed and a bunch of other buttons. He's also tucked away to where we can't really do anything with him, which is a problem. What about his friend over here? I assume they're friends. Hold on, what's your name? Harvard Ebadil? They at least like them, so we're going to go ahead and steal them away, sequester them in one of our mini jail cells, and go ahead and hit them with that torture, along with several mental illnesses. Oh. No. Well. Depending on what they get post-torture. I'm not sure I'm willing to have an elf peasant work with us yet. They're a coward and they're injured. I don't think that's going to be something that I care to work with. We're going to go ahead and suck the mana out of that and go about ruining the lives of more elves. Let's go back to the leader of elf kind. But first, we're going to have everyone try and join the regular, the dragon demon cult over here. I forget what the original thing for their leadership was. I really don't remember that, and that's fine. I don't know if they can expand into, or like have an existing village expand into something else. It looks like they can, because that is a very demonic building, which means eventually they could end up building a church with which to build bone golems, and a bone golem would really swing things into the favor of humankind and the war against the elves and the pigs, because I've decided that I do not like the pigs. However, not a whole lot I can do with that. I wish I could take these worms and use them to outline the edges of our village to defend them against elves, because there's going to be a full-on war at some point. I think I've even, like, declared... Hold on, let's see here. Oh, can't scheme because they're currently probably... Yeah, they're knocked out. They're always knocked out, so that's not like it's like a big surprise or whatever. But I think pretty soon we'll be able to grab them, tag them, and make them go and make sure they're at war, if they're not already at war, which I'm pretty sure they are. Are you a kleptomaniac? I think you might be, given the state of your house. Ugh. And we'll snare trap them, because why not? They're already in there. They're just like, they're so tightly knit. They like each other too much for this to be an easy process. There's got to be some way to undermine the elves even more. They have no faction leader currently. And the highest chance leader right here is treacherous and blessed. We were almost there with something incredible. We could have used our boy. Theoretically, Shelton could have also joined the elves as the faction leader, since they are inclusive and cultified all of them. But that's not what we really want for them. Not really. What we're feeling, I think, is just the absolute utter destruction of all of them, and the ability to afflict them with horrible things like vampirism or agoraphobia, things like that. And you right here, you're just going to be paralyzed. Just because you happen to be someone that's being considered for being in charge. So you're just going to be stuck in bed for the rest of time, I think. That sounds like the best thing for you. What are you doing? Hold on, who are you? A hemophiliac restrained prisoner. What did you do? I don't know if I'll ever know the answer to that. I could release him. Oh, never mind. He is blessed, so I actually can't release him. Well, isn't that a damn shame? Oh, so here's the faction leader. It is the treacherous guy. So what do we do with him that we can use to just ruin his life? I think the first thing is take his bed and throw it deep into probably a worm cave. Is the very first idea that I have. We'll throw that deep into the back of this worm cave, so it'll be really hard for him to even get over there, and he has to go through warlike territory and even have him able to get to it. Let's why can I target her? Cannot perform, cannot be targeted. I don't understand. Oh, she went back to bed immediately as soon as I clicked on her. I swear she has overlord senses or something, and she just happens to be the laziest dark knight ever to exist. Because every time I need her to do something, she just doesn't. It really pisses me off. Diana's over here. Everyone's working as a team to go wipe out a monster lair that I think is probably empty at this point. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, this is technically a monster lair, but the trolls have long been since wiped out. All that's left over here are electric wisp and like... Come on, Shelton. You did a lot for me. This is the highest honor I can give you. Tucked away near the portal. You will not be eaten by any of the various insane cannibals in this area. What a weird guy that Shelton was, but very useful. Very powerful. Are you just stealing everything? Whose house is this? Yeah, this is your house. Where's all this shit coming from? Let's see, criminal, unwanted crimes, blah, blah, blah. Active crimes like that. No, I think that we are probably just going to... Do I even have the ability to inflict you with anything else right now? I don't think I do. No. I mean, I guess just zap him. There's no reason for that either. What the hell is that? Oh, we have 2 more deaths. That's pretty good. I am assuming that is the power of anti-elf racism or something like that. That's probably the only thing I have in my wheelhouse. Just kind of looking around right now. And I think I'm just going to start removing people from their homes and beds. Let's see. Piper killed someone else just died. Who knows why they're dead. We have elven psychopaths all over the place. Praised. Caldwell praised. What did he do? Just because they happen to be here? They're moving in really big teams, too. Humanity really banding together to take it to, well, anyone they don't like, honestly. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of that. Is the join button on cooldown still? No, we can have this man join the demon cult. And let's see if we can find our lady over here. She's eating. We can finally do something with her. Prison's under attack. I'll get back to that in a second. I'm pretty sure I already know what that's about. Son of a bitch. Fine. Fine. We'll have her rejoin later. She'll be the next one. She'll just wander the lands being, evil for the time being. I don't even know who you were. I really don't. Well, Well, every time I get attacked by someone, I think I'm going to throw an elf in prison to make myself feel better. This is a pessimistic drunk, so I can't think of a better person to throw in jail. And that'll be in this cell over here. We will go ahead and begin the torture process. Now, Gervais, or whoever your name is, I don't really know what your end goal is, but what if I just repair while you're... Oh, the wall isn't right around the outer edges. I should have looked over here. I was pretty sure I was going to lock him in jail, and that would have been hilarious. I don't think you can really torture of whatever the hell this is either, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, it's already done. Let's see what she got. Nope, come here. Give me that. She became agoraphobic. Oh, hell, I can do that. I barely need these prisons. Oh, well. So, now that she has decided to move on her own and join the original demon cult, she's also at war with the elves, so that's good for us at least. Wonder sure she's not the leader, even though she's the only one. Misdemeanor to cannibalism. That's a lot coming from you, lady, considering your sordid past. Well, I don't think there's a bunch of villages that have been I think at this point mostly depopulated, so maybe she can do something with that. So far, not a... I hear violence. Oh, that's probably not going to end well for you. Who are you? Some druid frozen solid by her and her water attacks in the middle of the frozen wastelands. Probably the worst time to fight her. She killed a man and immediately had to take a nap. That's my girl. Who are you? Oh, some faction leader are you? Well, let's see what your deal is. Have I hit you yet? Well, it doesn't appear to be that way. We can make you hot-headed agoraphobic, though. We're going to give that one the zap. You awoke pure hell. That's not something you want to do. She was napping. Even I don't try to mess with her when she's napping. That's going to be her slaying another... Jesus Christ, completely destroying another hell. Damn slaying. We've moved far beyond that. So now, what are we doing over here? Are they going to arrest someone for the crime of being an elf? I'm okay with that. Here, zap. There you go. Take them to jail. I'm done with them. Ooh, even more horrid crimes that we're going to be trying to... Ooh. Jail. Wait, hold on. Is that one of my boys? No, that isn't one of my boys. They're just like doing interfaction conflicts. But we are having a bunch of elves get taken down. Bless you, Iris. Oh, investigating the ancestral tower. You know, Shilton used to live here. It was a big deal. You could see the meat of his various foes that he brought back in his madness under my command. That is totally what happened. You should fear his name and praise him, lest he come for you when he revives from the dead someday. Stop that. Come. Fuck. Well, I'll leave snares all around the Elven Village anyway. It should, like, be fine. Looks like a faction leader is a bumbling, stumbling mess. What are you doing over here in this place over here? These are very human names. I'm not sure that you are allowed to be in this general area. Feeling offended on behalf of my people. I wish I could visit a plague or something under their houses, but then again, plague on their houses is kind of overdone when it comes to me. Screaming for help. That's interesting. What would make her scream for help? Frozen shock, something surprising. What was it? Is it just all the people you've killed surprising you at this point? You have killed someone so much that they no longer exist. God, I love you. Please, is it time for you to head back to the faction yet? Alright, so again, we're going to have you head back to rejoin the... Hold on. Banned her from joining? For what? Is it because she's so lustful? Hold on. What did you idiots do? She's like the best one, and I will have everyone abandon this fucking faction. Ooh, crimes, theft, assault, cannibalism, divine worship, blah, 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 blah. Look, I don't know what sort of insane thing is going on with that, but we are having her join a demon faction. We may even have all of you rejoin the original. I don't know. There's a Splinter Elf faction? Interesting. Well, let's go with this because, you know, praise the sun. We'll have them just join that one. And will also have their scheme to overthrow said leader of the faction. She is already as powerful as she can be. We'll stick her in charge of that faction as well. And I guess they'll be the one I start focusing on next since they're the next biggest cult. That works for me. The original demon cult is down. I don't know what your deal is, and I really don't care, but I do know that you are just some rando elf. We're going to seize you away. You thought you could escape the purge by leaving that area. That is not how this works. Instead, saucy and thoughtful elves get tossed into the worm cave. Such is life. Have fun. And he didn't make it out, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Oh well. Alvina is the acting leader of this area over here, which is odd because I'm pretty sure I just promoted. Then again, they could have more than one village at this point. Ooh. Dawn, a powerful knight of mine, deciding to take out a local worm. I can't really scheme to make her more powerful, but that is potentially something I will do. Just have my female knights in charge of my cult. I have a... Ooh, that sounds wonderful. I think we're going to end up doing that, actually. Tanya expanding the inner workings of our village, or the outer limits of our village, excuse me, the inner workings are not something being expanded upon, although I do see an enormous prison, which I don't know whose idea that was, but I have to say I approve. It makes me think of Tim. Good old Tim. I miss that man. Maybe one day we can find him again, at least in spirit. Oh, we need to rebuild our outer prisons, and then I guess we can throw another defiler down over here. Really just keep expanding outward until we reach the edges of Elven society or something. And why not? Oh, did we? Okay, I thought we had lost our boy here for a second. What's your health at, by the way? I don't think you can fight an angel. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna unsummon both of them for now, because I think we're far and away from having another angel jump upon us. We may have a ghost jump upon us soon, but we're just here's hoping that that doesn't happen. I think we're okay. Now, we can send a powerful cultist to try and preach to someone in another faction if possible. She knows this Darland person, so we're gonna try and just send her there under the guise of ooh, hold on. People are raiding various factions? Who? What? Oh, like elves are attacking our people. Okay, well, no. They have a divine power on their side. You're going to have to deal with that, especially with one of your people being full-on psychotic at the time being. I think homeboy right here is zapped into a coma or something. He's definitely unconscious. Various mental issues. There's no way that he's going to be able to hold this off forever. Hold on. We're going to have to try and steal Niles away before he is destroyed. Don't think he could have handled that by himself, but that's fine. We're not going to make him feel bad for that. We're just going to stick him in the center of town over here. Fleeing in terror, but now you're home. Home and safe. Well, you're safe enough. Let's see. Now that we've got that handled and squared away, where is our lady? We're going to drop food off in her house. Did you go do the thing? Did you go and do the thing? Drop food, parade. Well, I mean, you didn't. Could not find a stone pile to do action create cultist yet. Oh! That's why they always go for a stone pile. Oh, you know what? You know what? Shame on me for never checking the log. I should have done that in the very beginning whenever they started doing those weird behaviors. I really should have. Shame, shame, shame. Oh well. Gluttony demon there, and gluttony demon here in the center. And that'll be my penance, is just hanging out with fat demons all day. Somehow having more than one. I think that we may need to go after Elven leadership again. They're down to 22 peeps. This dude ran down here, still someone I cannot mess with. And he appears to just sleep on the ground or something, but that's not going to be good enough for me. I think every bed in that town is going to be put into the worm cave, which the worms appear to have been disappearing and trying to spread out or something. I'm not really 100% certain. There are ghosts of the tombs of ghosts there, which you know, honestly, I couldn't care if the ghosts got special or like good treatment or anything, because man, they're just some real assholes. What kind of elf are you, bud? You're a male elf of the party of disgusting kittens. I really want to take you down. Who knows you? That's another good one. if they know you... Ooh, your wife. That's his wife, I see. So, what we're going to do is afflict his wife with a psychopathic hatred of male elves, because it is just a really reliable psychopathic thing to have. And then we're just going to trigger that to go after male elves. Trigger flaw. How many psychopathic things have I done to you? A lot, apparently. Okay, so we are going to trigger her thing for that. Hunt for a victim to kill. She is going for Barbadel for some reason. Someone over in this mage's tower. I guess they kicked themselves out. Here's Elton, a knight, a very strong one, producing a whole lot of magic orbs for us. Be very careful. What are you doing, son? You want to be real careful. You're going to sick a human knight on you. That's not something that you really want to do. Release. That almost summoned someone against him. Holy crap. And now he has turned the tides with his water sword. Well, just leaving him to freeze out here in the cold. Didn't even feel like killing him, it seems. And again, the sky meat has been completely untouched. Are these just all elves moving in? Crap. That's a lot of elven immigrants. God. We've got to do some more direct warfare with our people. What about you? Much longer on scheming. It's going to be a little bit. Plus, we have to hang back because of our threat being so highly generated from having the ice break in a fit of, we'll call it divine miraculous intervention, because anything else just sounds not so flattering, you know? So that's what we're going to refer to it as. And we're just going to keep soaking up that mana. I guess just keep throwing down snare traps, because that is the extent of what we have at the moment. And we will just, hold on. Bad stuff going down somewhere. Not entirely sure why. Where's this violence at? Madison has killed Rose? A traitor to humankind. And I think Madison may be burning to death. Madison has fallen into a full-on rage. That is going to be really bad for anyone nearby, but she did kill a traitor to humanity, so that is pretty good. I'm very proud of you, Madison. Keep on keeping on. Snared outside, that's pretty good. Snared inside their own house. Maybe don't do... A new abomination has appeared. Has spawned at Cave 220. Just pulled himself out of the dirt, it seems. Now an elf is having to defend himself from a bunch of abominations. I feel nothing for them. We have a bunch of elves joining various other factions. Maybe the abomination will be enough to take down a singular elf, but it does not appear to be that way. Very sad. I wish I had kennels right now so much. I would sick the abominations on the elven lands instantly. But I do not have that. And instead we have a bunch of people that were restrained in our lands. And now he is taking... Oh. Release is a... My meddler's under attack? Hold on. Oh, that's from Rose, apparently. The Ankh has spawned a vengeful ghost at Darlin's death. Let's take a second to take another look at the release thing right here. 12 hours generates 10 threat. I think we may... How strong are you? Oh, he's a river. Or he is a peasant, so... I think the best thing we can do from him is seize him away. Dante, also someone locked away in town here. We're going to knock out someone. Do you have psychopathic stuff? I can never tell who's like just a vampire, who's a psychopath, all that fun kind of situation going on with that. We're going to try and sequester away our various people working underneath this Piper. I swear to God, I will read this interview. Dante himself will be... I'm sorry, I really am, River, but Dante is also like starving already, so we're going to be grabbing Dante, seizing him away, and bringing him back to a human village to be taken care of. What the hell happened? Is this that village? Unsure. Very, very not good. Let's bring him back to a village over here with like Dawn or something. Put him in the center of town. Dawn is of the Fire Village. We will just have Dante join the fire demon cult. and hopefully someone will come and release him, because the alternative is not really good. Now we have to try and save up enough anti-threat stuff, or not enough anti-threat. Although the ability to do something to trigger like release of threat would be pretty powerful. I could unsummon both of my defensive demons actually, and then sick them upon the angels as they come to work against me in combination with an envy demon. That's not a bad play, honestly. Let's put our meddler back down. I got destroyed by some meddling kids. Repair our eye. I don't think anything else needs repairs. Ghosts typically move in one devoted straight line, so we're probably fine for now. Alright, reported a criminal act, so the elves are kind of working against each other, which is always a really good plan for us. Dante, over here, having some sort of an issue. Scream for help. Someone removed his restraints. Good on you. Good on all of you. Now, where is the lady herself? It sucks that we had to use the join on someone else. We should have just paid attention and done this. But this is still okay. Let's see if we can scheme with her to instigate war with the Elven Kingdoms. Not between, like, humanity. Why would I do that? So, instigate war. No need for a Dart Blessing. We'll just do it like that. And now another human faction is at war with Elfkind. And all that's left that's not at war with them are the 6 members of the Flaming Demon Cult. And of course, like the other, like, solo members of other Elven Kingdoms. Well, kingdoms, I should say, with air quotes, because these are just randos living out in mines and such. Is this just like where leaders of, like, villages go to die in a mine or something? I don't really understand why there has to be so much of that. We have another ghost infiltrating her place. Is that Rose again? Did she, like, run off the first time and then come back? I don't know. Very strange. Oh, God, hold on. A lot of stuff going on right down here, so I'm going to just kind of wander away from that. Horwanid, or whatever his name is, having a huge mental break. Not in any sort of a good way either. There's a lot wrong with him. But he's blessed, so I can't really do much about it, but, like, he's basically getting himself killed at this point, so we're just going to kind of let nature take its course. As for you, I think we can spare a few mental illnesses for you. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. And let's go find another elven leader. Or, oh, just this guy. Whoever the hell this guy just happens to be. Never mind. He has a bunch of psychotic elven illnesses as well. Let's head over here, find their faction leader. It's still this guy because his wife is selective in the things that she does. And we will have you become afflicted and stuck with paralysis in a cave. Best of luck, my dear. I don't think anyone's going to hear you in there, though. Oh, Elton's at war with somebody. And there's an... Oh, just abominations. Never mind. Well, abomination's not going to be any match for him, I'm sure. I think I hear more violence. I do, and they are elves that are at war with some human knights. Members of my one of my original factions like that. Here's another elf right here who is, in fact, going to get zapped and caught by Caldwell. Caldwell might be enough to just kill him. We'll see. They're kind of split, so it's a bit dangerous, but Diana is backing up Aldred in here. Well, I say backing up. They're at least nearby each other. And they froze him. Oh, God. Absolutely no mercy from Caldwell. Alright, it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation. Maybe I could do a little bit more than that if I were to drop a fancy ghost blast right there. Aldred is dead, and it does not look like they're going to be able to get away after that. I can't intervene more directly, otherwise there's a very, very high chance that we will end up triggering angels to come after ourselves. Damn shame. I'd really blame it on Alvina, or Alvina? Can I rename you? Elvina just doesn't sound right. Anyway, I blame it on her being away from another faction. Oh wow, she has moved in and just decided to go to war with the elves immediately. Raiding immediately. Some dude, like the kobold, woke up, walked at her, and was immediately struck down. It was not even a fight. It was not fair. There was no, like, fanfare. Just dead immediately. And that's how it usually works in, like, IRLs, right? We have another coast moving around, taking the backdoor entrance into our lands. We'll stick a prison in their way, see what happens. And there we are. Now he has to take the long way, and he'll have to go deal with a very fresh Portal Guardian. Not going to be that big of a deal. So a lot of violence on Elvenkind. We're down to like 21 elves. Let's take a proper look at all of our people. The demon cults are dwindling slowly over time, and that is unfortunate, but that is how things are. Madison, we're going to have join the member of the Sunlight Demon cult. Masquerading as a divine is a whole lot of fun. And the more knights that we can have on our side, the better. Which that'll, no matter where she's at, she will immediately become someone who hates elves. That's pretty good. Dawn cautiously watched. I can't really... An elf? What are you doing here? I don't really like your kind, Miss Elf. Okay, hold on. Maybe she did something atrocious. Assault? That is pretty good. That's an... Witnesses, Rose. I don't know. Doesn't really look like someone we can exploit. You know what? We'll have them preach and try and move in on somebody. If you know a human, then maybe. You know what? Go try and preach to them. If it works, it works. We'll find out. That is your purpose right now. People are like elves are moving on each other, drinking each other's blood. Instructed to go do a thing. Best of luck. I don't even know if you're at war with that faction or not. Looks like Dante is heading that direction as well. Way the hell out here, which I don't understand what's going on with that, but that's okay. We have several dead cultists. Jesus Christ! Oh no! Oh fuck! Well, one knight buries another apparently. What took him down? Killed by an abomination. How many did you defend yourself against? There's a lot of abomination right there. A damn shame. Bury him with the rest of us. Oh, remember him. The Sky Meat. Well, that's not something you expect to see. Well, anyway, apparently we have more combat going now. I don't know what's going on with that, but that is something that I do want to see. Where is it? Zooming out as far as I can to try and see it. Apparently there's just fire in this house. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm assuming we had an elf get destroyed. Trying to convert him into other demonic stuff. Only thing that makes sense to me. That's very kind of you, I suppose. And he immediately falls into that. We are starting to lose some of our intel stuff, and that's actually pretty good for us. Not our intel, our threat stuff, so we can actually start intervening more in these fights with zaps and abductions and stuff like that. But I think we have made some solid forward progress. We're going to try and find our lady again, make sure she is in decent health. And, oh wow, I didn't even realize she ended up in Shelton's original village. At least I'm pretty sure this is Shelton's original village. Turned into the ultimate human base in the ice with her water sword, able to strike down anyone who's out here into being frozen blocks that she can then break apart. Artful in its own way. But that's going to be it for now. Sorry about that. And thank you for dropping by and checking out the video. If you want to see more like this, there is plenty more and more on the way. And I may go another phase of doing more than one video per day. Just to see if I could branch out into other things. We'll find out. But I also stream on Twitch if you're interested in that sort of stuff. I'm doing a Fallout 4 Extended Edition run on that. It is so crazy difficult, but it is also a lot of fun. So hopefully I can catch you there. Take care. I'll see you next time.